Everybody should.
Excellent stuff. And you and
that
I were
was good
talking before we came on the air here, and I know Jacques Demers in Montreal came out a year or two ago, certainly admitted that he had some literacy problems and issues that he wanted to get rectified, and he was going to take classes to that end. He, all the way up through coaching, unbelievably, was able to communicate despite the fact that he wasn't able to read or write. And, Paul, you were in the same boat. You, as well, are taking on the challenge of making sure you get that literacy level up to a certain point so that you can enhance your life to a certain extent.
Yeah, that's a big challenge for me right now. I just started that, and I've hidden that from a lot of people for many, many years. That I left school in grade 9 and read and write at a grade 6 level. And
did Jacques Demers coming out and doing it, did that influence you at all?
100%. When he came out, then I said I have to do this, but I have to wait for the right time. So just a little while ago, I hooked up with a company called Grade Learning. I'm going back to school. I've actually had 3 classes. I had an English class this morning, and I'm telling you, the first class, Phil, that I went in with a teacher, and it was scarier than playing in front of 10,000 crazy fans, like throwing things at me. And but you know what? I'm getting better, and I'm up to grade 9 right now, and I think in a matter of time I'll be able to overcome that and turn this another obstacle in my life into an opportunity, and that's what I want. Now, people can actually follow me. There's a blog, and you can go to Grade Learning and follow the blog and watch my classes and watch the tough days and the great days, and there's going to be some tough days and some good days, but I'm going to do it, and I thank Jock for that, for having the guts and the courage to tell everybody, because it's very difficult to tell people that, you know what, I'm 50 years old and I can't read and write very well.
Well, it surprised me. Jock worked with me here in Tampa, and I never had an idea, not even a clue, that he couldn't read or write. It just blew me away when I heard that. It really did.
Paul, you know, you were talking about signing autographs too. When people would come up to you in the past couple of years and ask for your autograph, and you had certain ways that you would get around it.
Well, yeah, and the great thing about it is there's not a lot of Pauls around now, and Phils, which are easy names to spell. There's so many different names now that I would just tell the kid, listen, there's so many ways to spell your name. Can you just spell your name for me? And that's how I got away with it. But it got to a point where, I'd be driving home after signing a bunch of autographs and saying to myself, how long can I do this? How long can I live this lie? And it's not right. And I go into schools and talk to kids so much about the importance of staying in school that I had to do it. I had to walk the walk. And honestly, I really thank Jacques for that. And I've never met him, but hopefully one day we'll be able to sit down and have a pop and talk about it, and maybe read a book together or something.